Good evening, I'm Christy Casciano.
I'm Jeff Kulikowski. A Syracuse man in jail tonight accused of driving drunk and speeding before causing a deadly crash on James Street around 8:30 last night.
And News Channel 9's Victoria Kellogg fills us in on this terrible two-car crash.
The aftermath on the corner of James and Wilson Street last night says it all. A mangled BMW and a second car thrown up onto the sidewalk, resting in the grass.
I thought my son had moved the furniture. I heard this sound, and it was almost like a tractor trailer had run against like something else, and it crunched itself up, and it was loud and it shook.
This crash took the life of 47-year-old Maurice Watkins. Police say the driver of the car he was in, 20-year-old Antoine Reed, was drunk, speeding, and had 3 passengers with him.
There's DWI, but he's now being charged with, he has been charged with aggravated manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter, and some other associated charges with causing the death of that individual.
Officers say Reed had bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and smelled strongly of alcohol. All the details that were laid out in the felony complaint that described just how intoxicated he was.
This is the perfect example of what happens when you drive under the influence and you speed. If this was a traffic accident of 15, 20 miles an hour, same type of T-bone, they would have exchanged information, we would have wrote a report, and they would have all went home.
This brake rotor was torn about 100 feet away from the crash. Just one of the signs of how violent this collision really was.
There was debris all over the place. There was cars all over, there was glass all over, there was, people all over. It was very sad.
Syracuse police cameras on James Street playing a factor in the investigation.
Weaving back and forth, going into the oncoming lane and things like that.
1 man dead, another hospitalized, and a driver now in the Justice Center. On James Street, Victoria Kellogg, News Channel 9.
Reed is due back in court soon. We will keep following the case. For more on the charges, head to localesquire.com.